Hailey Bieber finally spoke out, and the internet hasn't been able to stop reacting. Social media exploded with comments calling her a stalker, dragging her dad into controversies, and scrutinizing almost every move she makes. In a new Vogue video, she chose to poke fun at it all, showing she's aware of the chatter. But this was just the tip of the iceberg. On top of that, her husband, Justin Bieber, added fuel to the fire with a comment that left fans both shocked and confused. Between magazine covers, online gossip, playful jokes, and the real pressures of life in the spotlight, Hailey's story is full of twists people didn't see coming. What she shared about her marriage, her personal life, and how she handles constant public attention is more revealing than most expected. Hailey is currently featured on Vogue's cover, promoting her latest collaboration with Sephora. She's using the platform not just to highlight her work, but to respond to the swirling rumors. In a lighthearted "What's in my bag" segment, she pulled out several phones and joked about using them for everything from browsing anonymously to checking out other girls' pages, and yes, even stalking. It was a playful nod to a viral 7-part TikTok series that labeled her a stalker, making it clear she knows exactly what people are saying about her. The story gets even stranger when Hailey recalls a childhood memory involving her dad. She revealed that when she was 12, he flew her to the mountains to meet a witch who created a special potion meant to make a young Canadian pop star fall in love with her. Hailey laughed as she recounted it on camera, explaining that she's kept up the ritual for years and expressed gratitude for her dad's effort. While the story is humorous, it also highlights how long Hailey has been dealing with attention, speculation, and the public dissecting her life, even from a young age. Throughout all this, Hailey's humor shows she's highly aware of how she's perceived. She's not pretending the chatter doesn't exist. Instead, she leans into it, using jokes to shape the narrative and making it clear she won't be defined by labels other people try to assign. Still, while she can laugh about some things, the attention isn't always easy to manage, and the reality of life under constant scrutiny is far more complicated than what fans see online. Even after 7 years of marriage, Hailey admits that the internet isn't willing to give her space. Becoming a mom hasn't changed that either. People continue to analyze and critique her every decision. In her Vogue interview, she reflected on her expectations, noting that she thought being in the public eye for 7 years would reduce the noise, but it hasn't. Her words hinted at the exhaustion of living life under a microscope, where even ordinary actions are subject to public judgment. Hailey has also learned that she can't convince everyone of her side of the story. She explained that taking the long view is key, and that she's no longer trying to persuade people who have a wrong impression of her. Online, she often comes across as a villain, with jokes or small gestures twisted out of context. The TikTok videos calling her a stalker only added fuel to the fire. Even her family's past involvement, like her dad's trips and the witch story, has been dragged into public discussion, proving that nothing about her life is immune to scrutiny. Despite all the noise, Hailey has chosen a clear approach: acknowledge the chatter but refuse to let it dictate her life. Her combination of humor and honesty makes her relatable, showing she's human, not just a celebrity persona. But even as she navigates the online storm, those around her, including Justin, can sometimes intensify the drama, meaning the story is far from over. Justin Bieber's reaction to Hailey's Vogue feature added another layer of complexity. Instead of a straightforward congratulations, he posted the cover photo on Instagram with a caption that raised many eyebrows. He recalled a previous argument saying, "I told Hales she'd never make it to Vogue." Fans were taken aback. What should have been a moment of celebration quickly became a social media frenzy, with people debating whether his comment was playful or unnecessarily harsh. The situation intensified when Justin removed the caption and replaced it with emojis, but the initial reaction had already stirred controversy. Some fans compared it to the way he celebrated Kendall Jenner's Vogue cover, noting a stark contrast in tone and raising questions about his intentions. Even Kim Kardashian briefly interacted with the post, liking it and then unliking it, which added fuel to the speculation. Justin's comments sparked endless debate online. Many argued that he overshadowed Hailey's accomplishment, while others sympathized with her, feeling she deserved full recognition for her hard work. The incident highlighted just how complicated public perception becomes when celebrity couples are involved. Every action is examined, every word is analyzed, and nothing remains private. Behind the magazine covers and jokes, Hailey's life is far from simple. She's been candid about the challenges of maintaining a strong marriage while the world watches closely. Despite the rumors, she emphasizes that her relationship with Justin is solid and that their family life helps her stay grounded. She shared that knowing her marriage is strong and that she has a supportive partner makes her feel secure, demonstrating that much of the online speculation doesn't reflect reality. Hailey also credits therapy for helping her navigate public life. She describes herself as someone who processes through talking, which has been essential for managing constant attention and commentary. Being postpartum added extra pressure, a time she calls the most sensitive she's ever experienced. Adjusting to motherhood while under public scrutiny was intense, and rumors about her marriage or personal happiness only increased the stress, creating challenges that few fans could imagine. Still, Hailey is finding ways to prioritize her mental well-being. She sets clear boundaries, carefully chooses what she engages with online, and focuses on the positive aspects of her life. Her resilience shows that behind every viral joke, every rumor, and every public interaction, there's a person actively working to protect her peace, her family, and her sense of self. Hailey Bieber isn't just reacting to the chatter online, she's actively taking charge of it. Unlike many celebrities who let assistants manage their social media entirely, Hailey remains hands-on. She edits her own TikToks, decides what to share, and carefully chooses the spaces where she engages. This approach helps her protect her mental health and avoid getting trapped in the constant negativity that comes with living under the public eye. She draws inspiration from other stars, like Ariana Grande, who recently spoke about refusing to let criticism into her life. Hailey echoed that sentiment, saying she's reached a point where she simply doesn't accept it anymore. It's a mindset that helps when the world seems determined to define her by rumors or viral clips. By consciously directing her energy toward what matters, Hailey is reclaiming control over her own story. Even with these boundaries, the influence of social media is unavoidable. Fans, commentators, and even her husband's posts can shift the conversation in an instant. But Hailey's strategy shows that with clear limits and self-awareness, it's possible to manage public scrutiny while keeping real life intact, protecting her family, mental health, and personal identity. The recent storm around Justin Bieber's Instagram post and Hailey's Vogue cover exemplifies just how quickly online chatter can spiral. Fans flooded social media with reactions, ranging from sympathy for Hailey to criticism of Justin. Many people argued that his caption, referencing a past fight and claiming she would never be on Vogue, was unnecessarily harsh. Some felt it overshadowed her accomplishment, while others viewed it as classic Justin behavior, drawing attention to himself. Even other celebrities got involved. Kim Kardashian briefly liked and then unliked the post, which only added to the speculation. Many compared the way Justin congratulated Hailey with how he celebrated Kendall Jenner's Vogue cover, noting a striking difference in tone. Online commentators debated whether this reflected deeper issues in their relationship, raising questions about fairness, favoritism, and the balance of support versus critique. Amid all the online noise, many defended Hailey, insisting that she could shine on her own without being defined by her husband's comments. Fans praised her achievements, her humor, and her ability to handle scrutiny with grace. The conversation highlighted just how complicated public life can be. Every post, joke, and reaction is examined, dissected, and amplified, turning personal moments into viral talking points almost immediately. Behind the headlines, the dynamic between Justin and Hailey is far more nuanced than most people realize. His remarks, like recalling that she supposedly wouldn't make it to Vogue, often reignite debates, keeping attention on both of them. Fans and critics scrutinize every post, comparing his tone with how he interacts with others, and even celebratory moments can feel tense or unbalanced. Hailey, meanwhile, has learned to navigate this scrutiny with strategy and humor. Her playful jokes about stalking, the witch tincture story, and her candid interviews show she has found ways to control the narrative, even in ways Justin might not anticipate. She keeps her focus on family, mental health, and her career, refusing to let outside negativity dictate her life. Yet Justin's presence online often redirects attention back to him, whether intentionally or not, highlighting the subtle influence he has over how the public perceives her. This ongoing push and pull reveals the hidden realities of a high-profile relationship. One partner's actions can magnify both praise and criticism for the other. making the balance between support and scrutiny delicate. Hailey's resilience in maintaining her identity and protecting her personal space shows she's not just surviving the drama, she's navigating it with awareness, humor, and determination. But with someone like Justin, the story rarely feels complete. Hailey Bieber's life is a mix of resilience, humor, and the constant challenge of being under a microscope. From joking about stalking in interviews to sharing quirky childhood stories, she has shown she can meet public scrutiny with wit. Her marriage faces constant speculation, Justin's comments provoke debate, and social media never stops buzzing. But through it all, Hailey keeps her family, mental health, and personal identity at the forefront. The drama surrounding her Vogue cover, online accusations, and Justin's Instagram post highlights how challenging life in the spotlight can be. Yet Hailey demonstrates that even amid rumors and public judgment, it's possible to set boundaries, stay grounded, and maintain control over your own narrative. Behind every viral clip or headline, there's a woman who is reflecting, learning, and thriving on her own terms. Next time a headline or viral video about Hailey Bieber pops up, it's worth remembering that there's much more beneath the surface. Strength, humor, and resilience are often hidden behind the stories the internet loves to dissect.